things.
So many things.
Yeah, the main one, a lot of things, but I really love using the iPhone for the camera while I'm recording myself on the computer. It works great. It's a great, very useful thing. It's going to come in so handy for a lot of things going forward. I'm getting close now. I've only got 4 minutes to Pinnacles National Park. I'm thinking that maybe I should, maybe rather than one 30-minute video, like break this up into smaller videos. Like, the toilet thing is a thing that a lot of people may be interested in, and a lot of people probably don't want to think about or know anything about. So maybe that should be like its own video, and then a lot of people probably don't want to hear these ramblings, like what I've learned from the previous videos. But some people may want to hear that, so maybe that should be its own video. And then maybe at the end of the videos, I can show. I think it gives you the chance to like show a card or related videos or videos that you might want to look at after that one. People could keep following the story sequentially if they want to by those cards that I show at the end of the video. So maybe that may work. I know, like on the other ones, on the Lost Coast series, they're each 30-minute videos, and that's a lot for a lot of people. And it's also like cool, you know. But I could just mix it up with some things. Like this could be a series of shorter videos. Okay, here we go. We're in Pinnacles. Hey, how's it going?
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. What time do I need to be out of here tonight?
Park's open 24 hours, but you can't camp overnight unless you have a reservation to camp.
Yeah. So if I'm not camping here, does it matter what time I leave? Or?
I mean, as long as you're not sleeping in your vehicle.
Yeah, okay. Cool, thank you. Man, the lady asked me if I'm 63 yet. I'm old. Okay, so that's crazy. I had to buy a new National Park Pass. I feel like I just got that National Park Pass and it's been expired for 2 months, so I got it 14 months ago. I would have sworn that I've only had it for like 5 months. Time's going by really fast. Okay, I gotta check my maps and figure out where to go in here. Okay, so here's the one that I'm talking about doing right now. I thought it was 9 miles. It says 7.7 miles, so not as long as I thought. It says 4.5 hours out and back. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so it says 7.7 miles, but to get to the starting point, looks like there's a bit of a hike. So, okay, we'll figure this out. Okay, so I'm basically going to like as far as this road in Pinnacles National Park goes, so 3.7 more miles. All right. You know, I got busy rambling, and I meant to check out my camp spot for tonight. iOverlander shows a couple of camp spots, just like in turnouts on the side of the road, just outside Pinnacles National Park. And I meant to just scope them out before I came into the park, but I just was jabbering away and forgot to do that. But no big deal. It'll be fine. This park is 24 hours, so I don't have to leave at any time unless I'm gonna go to sleep. Those are the rules. So we'll see. I think I'll just do this hike myself I was going to come here really early this morning, and I woke up and it was cold and overcast, and I was very comfortable, and so I didn't. And here's what happens. But oh, here's a parking lot. This is fine. Well, authorized vehicles only. Okay, so like if I had like a regular sized little car, I could have parked somewhere down there on the side of the road, I think. But with my van, there's really no place to park. So it looks to me like the nearest place to park is maybe a couple miles away. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go back to that dead end parking lot at the trailhead that's full and take one more look at it, because my idea is that maybe there's a place to lock up my bike and I can go back to this campground where I saw these Boy Scout looking people, park my van over there, and then ride my electric bike up here to the trailhead and then lock it up and do the hike. But I want to make sure my bike is safe, obviously. So I'm gonna, and I want to make sure there's something I can lock it to that looks like it's okay. So I'm gonna go check that out. But yeah, there's a bike rack right there. Perfect. So that guy actually looked like he might be leaving, but I don't really like the idea of parking my van there. It's kind of too tight. I think I'd be hanging out. That guy's a regular size Sprinter van, and he's already hanging out. So I would really hang out. So this is actually better. I'm gonna drive a couple miles back this way and find a nice spot to park the van, and then ride my electric bike up there to the trailhead. This will be good. There's a lot of people in here. Okay, so I didn't have to go all the way back to where those Boy Scout guys are, but this parking lot is really crowded. I think that each of these parking lots has multiple trails that, you know, like that last one I think had 5 different trails coming off that. So I'm not expecting all of those people to be on the same trail, but I'm going to take a look at that now. Okay, so this parking lot where I am now has three trails coming off of it, and that other one where I'm going to ride my electric bike to has 5 trails coming off of it. Oh, I can take a shorter route to the one I want. Interesting. Okay. You know what? This parking lot is fine. I can go from here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you the map. So you can see here, I'm that blue dot right there. And then I can just walk from there over to here. That's fine. I don't have to go up to the end of that white road right there. That's not necessary. I go from the blue dot and I go here, and that's where the trail starts. So this is great. This is perfect. Okay, so I just realized it's 12:51 now. It's 64 degrees out, but sunset is at 4:51. So yeah, it estimates this to take 4.5 hours. So if I leave at 1 o'clock, I'll be done at 5:30. So I'm going to be pushing the darkness. That's okay. I'll just take a flashlight. Should be okay. I'm glad I don't have to fool with the electric bike at all. Wow, 4:51 sunset. I didn't realize it's so early now. Okay. Flashlight it is. So here's what I'm taking on my hike. I'm taking a bottle of water, sunglasses, little dorky looking chest harness for the GoPro camera. Oh, I'm taking the GoPro camera, I'm taking the Anchor charger block that I love with a USB cable built in. This will be great for if I need to charge up my phone anymore. Also, if I need to charge up the GoPro batteries anymore, which I'm sure I will. I'm taking my phone, flashlight, pocket knife, my GoPro charger with 2 extra batteries, and my other oh yeah, and I'll take this thing. I love this thing. It's an SPI belt with 2 pockets in it. I'll put my keys in one and probably my phone in the other. I need to put this SPI belt on my new page on my blog. I made a page called Stuff I Like, which is all things like this that are just so great to have in the van. Great for this lifestyle. This thing is invaluable. I had an old SPI belt for like, gosh, 15 years, maybe close to 20 years. It was great, but it was just 1 pocket. And then I just a few months ago found this one with 2 pockets, which is great because I always had like my phone and then keys, or like things that I didn't want to scratch with my phone in there. So having 2 pockets is awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna put my phone in one, my keys in the other, and yeah, this is it. Backpack, water bottle, sunglasses, charger block, phone, keys, flashlight, pocket knife, GoPro batteries and charger, chest harness. Oh, and so at 5 p.m. 58 degrees, 6 p.m. 54 degrees, 7 p.m. 51, 8 p.m. 49. So I think I'll be warm because I'm moving, but I'm going to bring along my little jacket just in case. So that's everything. 12:58 p.m. Here we go. Put some electrolytes in this water. Tastes like pool water. Alright, I have these little like twinkle lights around. I always try and turn those off if I'm leaving the van in a parking lot. I don't love leaving the van at trailhead parking lots at all, but I think national parks feel the safest of any trailheads. So I generally don't worry at national parks. I mean, I still worry a little bit because it's my home and I've got my computers in here and everything, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so let's look at this trail we're about to do. Trail overview. Okay. Alright, that's cool. 48 degrees. Okay, here we go. Alright, and everything. Okay.